If I finally get to my point though, the bigger picture with all this is that the day-to-day experience of Star Citizen, even with all the additions this year, still isn't, in my opinion, that engaging. When I think about booting up Star Citizen, I feel a bit flat. There still isn't really any great reason for me to play on a regular basis outside of these events with these permanent rewards. For those of you who are watching and you play Star,
it is such a simple recipe. And I don't know why I have to be the guy to pound this out there. It's in the industrial gameplay. That is why people will come back. We got a level of permanence now with hangars.
Yes, you're not gonna hit me. Yes.
You can create an experience for yourself within Star Citizen, where if you pack enough of essential survival materials in your ship, can literally live out of your ship the entire experience except stopping for stations for refueling. And once they actually release refueling mechanics and outposts where you can build your own base of operations, it's going to be enough to get people to stay in forever. You need an industry. You got to have industrial gameplay to want to continue to come back to play the game. It's got to matter. People can't wrap their brains around the fact that it's not there yet. Like, you need to all take a step back. For people that get upset, it's not there yet. Realize that, and you're okay. And you're okay with it. But you can still have a lot of fun in the game, like I did rock mining. And there's an instance where the easiest fix in the world right now to game mechanics and loop that already exist for rock mining is just increase the rewards. Increase the rewards around the board for a lot of the things. And eventually, a player-driven economy can come in and actually price things. And like I said last night, will make actual values much higher. Because let's face it, the amount of time and effort it takes to do a lot of these things, you know, when you go back to get your reward, it's not nearly enough for what it is that you did. And Star Citizen right now needs a huge facelift in the rewards. Around the verse needs a huge upgrade facelift on the rewards right now. And the first place I would do is in the rock mining. The amount of time it took to prepare my ship, to get the rock miner in there, deal with all the bugs, to prep my ship, to make it livable, to go out to mine, and then come back. Like I had a good 6 or 7 hour play session one night, and then the following day I had like a good 3 hour play session. And I got paid what, 700,000 credits? Like, give me a break. Give me a break. The first thing they can do is raise the rewards on those minerals, for God's sake, and people would be down there mining all the time. And you'd have a live world with real people down on planets and moons, and then you have a thriving population on planets. You'd have much more people living down on the planet side. Right now, you don't have a lot of people planet side. You just don't. You got to give them more reasons. You know, you got to give people more reasons to stay down on these planets. I think once we get crafting and once we get land ownership, that's what we're going to get. But you can have it right now just by lifting the rewards up on all the minerals from rock mining. You can literally do it overnight. It is the easiest fix. And for the love of me, I have no idea why Cloud Imperium can't get it through their head that they just need to tweak certain things on rewards to increase player population. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that they can't figure this out. It is one of the easiest, simple fixes. All they have to do are adjust costs. That's it. They just got to plug in different amounts for those mineable goods. It doesn't make any sense to me. It is the easiest fix.
As your main game, I tip my hat to you. I don't really know how you do it. I know that there is gameplay in Star Citizen that is fun and that you can have some completely unique experiences, even with the limited game that we have now. But for me, the lack of overall purpose just means that I'm not drawn to play on a regular basis. And I do also...
You would have so many more people playing. Hold on. I want to go down here. We'll get to what Jammo was talking about. But I put this here. And I showed this last night. I had a moment where I just had like a Star Citizen moment. And I was like, wow, this is beautiful. I was out mining all night long. And I would do it again if the rewards were good. I'd keep coming back to different planets and moons if the rewards paid good. But I'd almost just go back for this experience I had, right? I mined all night, not knowing what I was going to get. At the end of the night, the sun comes up, and I realized, like, holy shit, look where I'm at. This beautiful lake on Bloom. And I was like, wow, man, I'm having the best time of my life. I'm having a Star Citizen moment right now. And nobody ever shares the positive, man. Yeah, get some fishing in there, and I'm good to go. Right, Betty? Right? Right. I don't think people get this. You know, like, you can lose yourself in a game. Nothing's better than losing yourself in a game. That pure escapist moment when you're like, man, I am actually not bound to my reality and I am tethered to this world. That is the best that gaming can get. That is the overall goal and objective for gaming, to make you feel completely disconnected with the reality that you're in and tether you to another reality. That is the secret ingredient of a game. And I knew this game could do it. When people were saying that this would never exist, because there were so many people telling me that this couldn't exist, they were like, this is never going to happen, DG. This that you see right here, it's never going to happen. I had so many haters and so many people. Why do you theory craft? Why do you talk about this game? You're never going to get out of your hangar. You're always going to look like a Frankenstein animated character. There's nothing to this. You're never going to have any gameplay. You're never going to be able to land on planets. You're never going to be a XYZ. So many people came to me and they were like, I don't even know why you cover this game, blah, 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 blah. And I go and I play this all the time. And then I have these moments 10 plus years later. 10 plus years later, I have a moment where I felt like when I initially started backing this project. 10 plus years later, and I still had that vibe. I got back to my initial moment where I was like, wow, this is great. I see where I came from, where all the haters were saying it wouldn't get here, and I can see where I'm going. And with all the negativity and all the people in the Star Citizen content creation telling you it's never going to happen and this is the newest thing and the sky is falling, I can still stand here and still be like, wow, I'm having a great moment. I'm having a great time, regardless of the issues that Star Citizen has. I can get lost in this landscape. Are you fucking kidding me? Yes, sign me up. I want it. I mean, this is why I play games, man. I play for the fun. I play to escape. I play to meet people. This is why I'm doing it. This is my fun. This is a giant sandbox. This is one system of two systems with plenty of things to do. And the scope right now with two systems is phenomenal. It's more than I could ever have dreamed of right now with two systems. It's crazy. Now, what do we need to do? Increase the goddamn rewards.
Yes, can I get an amen? Yes.
Because I can tell you I'm not going to come back to do any rock mining because the goddamn rewards aren't paying me. Now, if they paid me, I'm coming right back down. I'm having more great experiences on the planet, and give me the fucking incentive, right? That's the thing. And that's what 10 pound 482 is talking about right now. Incentive. The incentives and the rewards need to come from within the game. They need to come from the game mechanics, not just like rewards that they're going to give you for Wicklow and here's some rewards for Save Stanton and here's this shit. The rewards come from inside the game.
Can I get an amen?
If the rewards were great, I would come back down, I would mine, and I'd be one more person on a planet filled with more people doing the same thing. And you'd have 20, 30 people doing what it is I'm doing that have experiences like this and have an aha moment, and they go, wow, I'm having a really good time. And then you'd have people coming down and they'd be like, oh shit, I'm gonna get on this miner, I'm gonna take the shit he has. And then yes, you'd have some people, they'd freak out, they don't understand that Pyro's lawless. They would get all up in the air. Oh, but then you'd have some people that dig it. And then they'd be like, hey, I'm gonna pay you a portion of what it is I mine to help me out. You get like somebody to come down with you to do it with you. Now you're bringing more people down. And I don't get why these devs don't understand that. That's how you create cool areas. You don't need Hathor. You don't need Stormbreaker. You got a motherfucking sandbox. Use it. You get what I'm saying, everybody?
Yes, can I get an amen? Yes.
It's mind-boggling to me that the fix is so easy. It's the easiest fix in the fucking world. Just turn the rewards up on 11 and get people going down to the fucking planet side all the time and do shit that are game mechanics that already fucking exist in this game. You got the fix. You literally just punch new numbers in for these minerals, and you got a whole dedicated amount of people that log in just to do this. Then you'll have a whole dedicated amount of people that come in to hunt these guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jameis says, love the passion. I am passionate about this because, you know, this seems to be the easiest fix in the world to me, and I just don't get why Cloud Imperium doesn't talk about it in this manner. Get in it, somebody like shouting this from the rooftop. This is the way that it needs to be, and it's asinine. It's asinine that they don't get this. I think they do. I just got to calm myself down. I think they do, but like, you don't need a Hathor. You don't need a Stormbreaker. You don't need to take all the amount of hours from these devs to do the things that they do. I'm glad that they're doing them. I'm glad that they're there. But like, come on. You know how easy this would be? And it would create many, 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 many great times for people where somebody was going to have an experience like this. And I can tell you something. If somebody came down, a pirate, in whatever ship, and started blasting me at the lake and lasers were screaming at me, I would be like, holy shit. Yes, I'd be like, oh my God, dude. Like, that, what a great way to end this thing. Yeah, I'd be mad. Probably mad at first, but then I would be like, wow, man, that was fucking cool. Like, some guy comes screaming down at me, like blasting me to take my shit. And then I'm bringing friends. And then it gives me a reason to bring friends and bring more people down. This whole hand-holding shit, like, people don't understand. This is how an MMO should be. Bringing more people into areas to populate the areas to make it more lively. It is just the way of things. Everybody's screaming about, oh, it's like, guys, this is what makes this shit fun, man. It's just crazy.